Hi guys, so I'm going to show you my full face routine using the Liquid Touch foundation, and yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, and don't forget to shop in the link below in the comments. Starting with the primer all over your face, I've already done the color corrector, shaken my Liquid Touch foundation, and now I'm squirting about 5 to 7 drops on the top of my hand and putting my Skin Perfecting Concealer on top to make it a thicker, fuller coverage. Now I'm placing it all over my face for an easier blending process. Taking a damp beauty blender, making patting motions around your face to blend it all in. Just using whatever's left over on my hand to continue blending everything in. I love watching how full of a coverage this Liquid Touch foundation is. I love watching that bright orange color corrector just disappear. It really just shows you how thick of a coverage the Liquid Touch foundation is. I really love using our blending buds to do this because you can turn it around using the small end to get really close under your eye and then flipping it back around to do the rest of your face. It makes a really easy blending process. Now I'm just taking a little more Skin Perfecting Concealer, putting it on my under eye to hide those dark circles and also that bright red color corrector. After I finish patting it all in, I usually like to let it sit for a minute just so it can settle. Now I'm taking the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the color Scarlett, which is a few shades lighter than I normally wear, and I'm using this as a concealer and also a highlighter to making my under eye look a lot brighter. I'm doing a large open V under my eye to really make my eyes look wide awake. This is a little trick I like to use. Then using the small beauty blender is what I like to blend this all with, but first I have to use my Maybelline, it's just a little highlighter I like using. Now I'm taking the small beauty blender and blending this all in. I like using the small beauty blender for this because I work a lot with right under my eyes and it's just easier to use a small one. And you can see how much more awake I look and how much brighter it all looks. Now I'm taking the pressed powder in the color Velour with a kabuki brush and using a patting motion, I'm just going to pat this all over my face, 1 to set my foundation and 2 just for a fuller coverage. Now I'm going to take our beachfront bronzer in the color Hermossa, which I love our beachfront bronzer. It comes with a shimmer and a matte side, and when you blend the two, it's really great for contouring and bronzing. So starting with the top of my ear, drawing a line straight down in the hollows of my cheeks, I'm going to put that bronzer, and underneath my chin for contouring, as well as the sides of my nose and the top of my forehead. just kind of everywhere opposite that you put your highlighter. You can really see how much more defined my face is with doing this. Now I'm going to take our pressed blush, and this is in the color Sweet, and just doing this on the apples of my cheeks to add some color to my face. Then with the big empty brush, I'm just blending it all out, so you don't have any harsh lines. Now I'm going to take the loose pigment powder in the color Curious, using this as more highlighting. It just adds a cute little shimmer to your face. I love doing this on the temples of my cheeks and then on the tip of my nose. And again, that's the loose pigment powder in the color Curious. Now for my eyebrows, I use the gel and the pencil in the color Medium. I love this fine point pencil. Makes it so easy. Now I'm taking the loose pigment powder in the color Sexy and placing this right beneath my brow to really brighten that up. And now I'm taking our eye primer and I'm placing this on the lids of my eyes to help my eyeshadow just pop a little bit more. I love it because it's tinted, so it really helps with evening out any skin tone that I have on my eyelids, and also it prevents creasing 100%. I'm now taking our eyeliner pencil in the color Perfect, which is our black, and just doing my waterline. And now I'm going to take Palette 2, and I'm going to do a really simple smoky eye using the colors Romantic and Perplexed. Taking the color Romantic, putting it all over my lid, and this is really pigmented, so it's better to start with a little and build. Now I'm taking the color Perplexed using a separate brush, and I'm tapping this in. I'm tapping this into the corners of my eye, And after you've tapped it in and it's placed where you want, then you can use really gentle swiping motion to blend the two together. Now I'm just going to take my finger and blend that out so there's no harsh line. And now I'm going to take our Spurge Cream Shadow in the color Skeptical, which is a gorgeous black color, and using the cream shadow brush, I'm going to place that also in the corner of my eye to darken it up and add a little shimmer to it. And now taking an empty brush, I'm just going to blend that all together. Taking the color Sexy again, I'm going to put that below my eyebrow and also kind of closer to my eye just to blend that out and lighten it up. Now I'm going to take the liquid liner and I'm going to just draw a simple slight wing. I said slight. Now I'm going back in with the color Perfect in our pencil. Now our 3D Fiber Mascara. I like starting with the drugstore brand first as my base. Now it's time for fiber and gel. Always start with the gel. Then immediately go in with your fibers, focusing on the mid to the tips of the lash. Letting it sit for just a moment, then go back in and seal it all up with the gel. Using that as my second coat, then I'll go back in quickly with the fibers to the very tips of it. Again, letting that sit for a moment, I'll do my bottom lashes with just the gel and then go in and seal up. If any fibers have fallen during this process, you can just take an empty brush and sweep them away. And now for my lips, I'm just using our lip liner in the color Primal. And I'm outlining and filling in my whole lip. And no look is complete without setting it with our setting rose water.